I'm Ellery Jones.
I'm JC Martin.
I'm Eden Cheek.
I'm Kayla Lux, and this is Youth to Be Free, the Edelweiss Pirates.
Warum hören wir überhaupt auf Hitler's Unsinn?
So, we're at home. You can speak English now.
Oh, right. You know, I find it funny more people speak English than German when we live in Germany.
Yeah, but seriously, why are we listening to Hitler's nonsense? Why not just shove scissors in our ears?
Because to defeat the enemy, we must know the enemy and find out what we're up against. Hard to find this plan this time.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, great. Is this one of the bills for our Ziga?
I sure hope that it's not for our good. But anyways, things sure have gotten more expensive. He was elected. Probably because of that, that one time when he was fined $400,000. So that was kind of how things started to become tax-free, because he took the lazy way out.
It's just another stupid flyer.
Ugh, Hitler's out of control with this Nazi Hitler Youth program. We get the message he wants us to fight for him, but he already has 4 billion youth soldiers. I mean, he started the NHYP in 1933. Is that just not enough?
10th anniversary of the stupidest organization on earth.
I know, right? And the fact Hindenburg had to elect him as the chancellor of Germany just because the Nazi authorities had more people in their government is already horrible.
When will he understand we're going to be with the Edelweiss Hitler resistance group working against him?
Yeah, and I can't wait till we can meet other Edelweiss pirates to do some damage. It's funny that he thinks we're leaving school at age 12 to be in his NHYP. I'm glad that we're not little scaredy cats that just escape off to Belgium for safety. In fact, over 70,000 Germans fled when he was elected.
Wow, you've been doing some research. I just can't believe that he wants everyone to look the same. Blonde hair, blue eyes. This is going to be one ugly country if that ever happened.
You got that right.
Isn't it funny that beginners like us pour sugar into Nazis' gas tanks and throw bricks into their windows?
And how they...
Wait, you know what they'll do to you two if you find out we're Edelweiss pirates, right? You mustn't speak loudly of this. They'll search your homes, and who knows what else they'll do. You can't exactly speak freely. One slip-up could cost you your life.
Yes, Ida is right. It's an anonymous organization, and you mustn't tell anyone.
Okay, we got a little carried away, but I promise we haven't told anyone. We understand that, Ida. I wish we could just go to his little yellow home, a Staatsburger Vorstadt 219, and burn it to ashes.
Whoa, cool it.
She has every right to be mad. We've been fighting non-stop. In all my 3 years, I've seen many people killed and hanged by jumping into a fight without a plan.
Right, and that won't be you, though. You have no idea what I've seen. I know I'm only 13, and I've been with the organization for a year. And I understand you guys' excitement of first joining. I realize you're 12 and considered an adult.
But I've seen our group walk with their chins up, and anytime they run into police eye, they fight, and most times they win.
That's just the boys attempting to impress all the girls.
Wait, hold on. Look at this article in the newspaper. June 1943, letter boy print. Nazi party leaders in Dusseldorf contacted the Gestapo with their newest news on our local Edelweiss group. The letter stated that the gang was throwing its weight around and that the riffraff shown is a danger to other young people. It claims that this particular city group has an age range from 12 to 17. The Dusseldorf city leaders also believe that the local Edelweiss group was responsible for anti-Hitler and anti-war graffiti in the city's pedestrian subways. But it is clearly true that these were only suspicions. I mean, the real danger to young people is joining the NHYP.
I know. Just wait until your first true act proving alliance, which is going to be very soon. My Jewish parents will be proud. I was lucky, unlike them, to live. Jews are killed here.
I understand. My parents died too. Thankfully of tuberculosis and not in the hands of Hitler. Anyways, I'm really excited. Hitler won't know what hit him.
Seriously though, you guys can't ever just go and attack without any of us knowing. You'll be taken away by cops. Orphans like us and most other Edelweiss pirates won't just be taken away, but we'll be sent to labor camps. You'll be done for.
What's a labor camp?
It's a prison camp in which a regime of hard labor is forced, and sometimes you're lucky to get out alive. You're worked to death.
She nailed it.
Did you hear the news? I heard Hitler took 7 of the Edelweiss pirates and hanged them in plain sight. What if that was us, tied to ropes by our necks, hanging on a metal bar for all to see?
Well, it's not us, and it's not gonna be us, as long as we're smart. We joined the Edelweiss Pirates because we don't want to be in Hitler's army and kill all those innocent Jews. I mean, it's 1943, and he's already killed 5 million people.
Yeah, we didn't just join to fear for our lives. Come on, we can do this, guys. Show them what we're made of. You can't knock us down.
Since 1933, when we started this whole thing, the Edelweiss Pirates have been determined to stop this madness and help by joining the Edelweiss Pirates. But we still have to be smart.
We know what Hitler's doing is just plain wrong, and as Edelweiss Pirates, it's our job to take him to his knees, even if it takes quite a bit of time. And if you really want to get mad at Hitler and his Nazis, he wouldn't even let the police arrest any members of his NHYP.
Yeah, and they really need to be put in prison for some of the things they did. They beat people on the streets, broke into shops, and even one time broke a window of a teacher's home that gave them bad marks.
It's crazy. The worst time in German history, I'd say.
No, the worst day in German history was April 20th, 34 years ago. It's the day Hitler was born, people. What'd you expect me to say? World War I? Actually, that was a bad example.
Ugh, I'm so happy that we don't have to make our beds perfectly and march for hours in an NHYP.
It's insanity. I heard the boys have to learn to throw grenades, dig trenches, move under barbed wire, read maps. They're working kids our age so hard, sun up to sundown.
So true. And tomorrow when we meet with the other Edelweiss Pirates, Nahavos from college will be waiting at the secret campsite in the woods, like always. Did you guys know that some of them live in the woods to get away from Hitler?
Yeah, but we have to be careful. For all we know, he could have spies watching us, as you know he does.
So, what do you guys do that we have to do?
We're going to fight. We're going to wear our hair down and take a stand. Show them what we're made of, tomorrow and here on out.
We're going to listen and dance to Outlaw Jacks. That shows them.
Defy Hitler!
Rebel! Hitler will pay! Be ready to get your hands dirty.
The Nazi authorities used to think of us as just a little more than a small-scale irritant, but they definitely changed their mind when they thought that we had been taking British anti-Nazi propaganda leaflets.
Drop-dead bombers and sneaking up their mailboxes.
So now, we're way more than just irritation. We're a
Blatant subversion!
I know that soon enough we will take Hitler down. The exhilaration is what's driving us. We will get our victory.
Well, I'm going to bed. All this Hitler stuff is taking a toll on me.
Yeah, me too. Good night. This is what ended up happening for us Edelweiss Pirates over the next year. 9 months before Hitler committed suicide by swallowing the special capsule and shooting himself in the head, which was 2 days before his troops surrendered.
In 1944, the Dusseldorf Gestapo arrested more than 1,000 of us. Sadly, one of those people were me. They shaved my head and gave me brutal punishments I don't want to talk about. One day I had enough, so I punched one of the commanders, and my punishment was to be beat to death, and sadly, I was.
One day I happened to be riding my horse with a small sack of bricks, ready to throw into the Nazi headquarters. When right as the brick went crashing in, I was shot on sight.
I was with my patrol trying to sabotage Hitler's house when he shot my best friend right next to me. I was sent to a re-education camp in which I was forced to become a Nazi, and when I would not work with it, I was hanged.
I was arrested for 9 months and thrown downstairs, which broke my arm. My eye was gouged out and I was put under Hitler's every command. When I refused to become a Nazi and kicked the general, I had a slow, painful death all were welcome to.
But now we are bound in chains. One day we'll again walk tall. No chain can us restrain. For hard our fists, yes, knives at our wrist. For you to be free, pirates.
We all died for a cause, and I know it sounds sad, and it is.
It's truly what happened, but you know what?
60 years later, they finally discovered our actions.
We're beginning to be taught in history books and even have our own memorial site in Berlin. This truly left an impact, even if it was a small one. We all took a stand.
Took a stand.
Took a stand.
Took a stand.
Once an Edelweiss pirate, always an Edelweiss pirate. We are now honored and recognized. We are here, watching. Long live the Edelweiss pirates. Für immer und ewig.
Forever and ever. Yeah, I like